2, 3, 4.
My dream was always to become a fashion designer. The starting point is always the fabric. So whatever we source, we're going to create a collection around it. I wanted to find out what hotels did with their sheets. Also, I wanted to know what an end-of-cycle sheet would look like, if it's still usable, if it still looks nice. So I called a few hotels, and one of them is I can't actually say the name, but a luxury hotel in London, and they were really excited, and they sent me some of their sheets, and I saw how great the quality was and how beautiful, even after washing it probably like 200 times, still in great state. That's how I found out about it. And then 10 days later, I had 70 kilos of hotel sheets in my flat. They're at the moment not here because they were just picked up by a company who's going to wash them and iron them. But for months I had like boxes full of sheets standing here from this hotel.
I'm gonna be like, all right. And then I'm gonna find a way to move to...
So it comes back to us. We make it into workable pieces. So we cut or tear it into workable pieces, put it on a roll. That's when it goes to our supplier, our producer, who is based in, we're at the moment speaking to different parties, in Berlin, in Romania and in Poland, to see what kind of, who can deliver the full service, because for them it's not so easy to work with this type of material. They're used to, of course, having rolls of brand new fabric, and we kind of have to see if we can change their processes and work with this kind of fabric which has faults, and then if they can easily work around that. But okay, so then it's being cut, the fabric, assembled, sent back to Berlin, and then we dispatch it from here.
I like know people here now. The lady with the dog.
You just know people with dogs, and you know their dogs better than them.
But still people with dogs.
People have been very supportive in the past months when I shared my ID, but there are definitely two kinds of people that they're very clear two kinds of people. There's people that love the ID and are really excited that it's something so sustainable and are really ready for it. But then there are also people that instantly react in a shocked way. But this is also typically the people that don't buy vintage. Because I always ask, so that they might be repelled by the idea of sleeping in or wearing a hotel sheet. But then I explain that I ask them, would you sleep in a hotel bed and then be repelled by it too? And then they think, and I was actually like, maybe no, not. Most hotels already have some kind of sustainability policy and have sustainability processes in practice. The hotels that I work with at the moment are quite conservative and haven't yet thought about these things. But I'm already in talks with hotels that are luxury hotels and already have sustainability in mind, and they are actually really excited to share the story. So I will then do collaboration with them, and maybe even we'll be able to organize events in their hotel, or maybe even sell at their hotel, and really tell that story. Yeah.
We shouldn't be differentiating the difference between. We shouldn't be.
The main focus is now the sheets, but we have some other interesting materials that we're looking at and that we want to create things around. The fabric is, if the fabric is beautiful, that's the most important, and that also goes with the color. If the color fits well, the aesthetic It will always be quite feminine, romantic, but there will also be some minimalist pieces because I feel that that's how I and the women that inspire me also dress. They can one day be very feminine and dress in a very romantic way, and the other day like to wear something very minimalist, oversized. Every brand is extremely conscious of that change has to come, but it's very important that the customer changes their mindset as well. I have a lot of people in my network or in my group of friends that are already consuming in this way, and I really hope that this can become mainstream.